And tonight on our Great American panel, he's the national campaign manager for Howard Dean's presidential campaign. Democratic strategist, Fox News contributor Joe Trippy is here. He's an editor at dailycaller.com. Fox News contributor Tucker Carlson is back. She is an editorial page online producer and opinion writer at the Washington Times. Kerry Pickett is also back. All right, our friends over at CNS News break the story. Smithsonian Institution, they get nearly $700 million as their budget. 65% of it comes from taxpayer dollars. And they have an ant-covered Jesus, obviously offensive, pictures of images of naked brothers kissing, genitalia, men in chains, and Ellen DeGeneres grabbing her breasts. Now, the only thing they pulled is the video of the Jesus. And again, 65% of their budget comes from us. And I'm thinking, Americans are out of work. Why should we be paying 1 red cent for any of this garbage? Yes? You didn't. We didn't?
The money for this exhibit was all private foundations.
Wait a minute, but we fund I don't agree with that analysis. It's like saying we fund the ability for them to open their doors every day. So they don't get to open the door except for the American taxpayer.
The American taxpayer paid for the buildings and those kinds of things, but it's an art museum.
I mean,
where they in this particular art exhibit is
if they want to have an art museum
of gay and lesbian
if they want to have an art museum with this stuff, we shouldn't pay to open their doors so they can put this type of stuff in there.
But shouldn't we also just say the obvious, which is this is Mared? I mean, this is an artist's garbage. The whole point of it is to offend middle-class people, and therefore it's valuable and challenging. But we should be laughing at it because it's just plain stupid.
But this is also happening during the Christmas season as well. Secondly, what Washington, D.C. needs right now is Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, back a number of years ago, actually challenged the Brooklyn Museum of Art when they actually tried pulling the same thing. And what did he do? He pulled their funding.
This was with the Virgin Mary with elephant dung flung on the canvas.
This exhibit is from October 30th to February 3rd. It's not a Christmas exhibit.
But it's happening during the Christmas season. People are going to equate it with that, Joe.
All right, there's an aspect to this. CNS News has a follow-up here. The Council on American Islamic Relations CARE actually came out and said, we don't want to be in the position of banning art or censoring art.
Yeah, well, you know what? If there was a canvas in there with elephant dung on Muhammad, first of all, they wouldn't have the stones to put that up because they know that they would be risking violence if they did so. So if they're so brave and they're so cutting edge, why don't they run one of the Danish cartoons? They wouldn't because they're not brave enough to do it. They can beat up on Christianity because they know that Christians are passive and sweet. They're not going to do anything about it.
Well, why do you disagree?
Let's run out to the Vatican and start putting covers over all the nude stuff that they got over
It's not
there.
a matter of that. If we pay to open your doors, you know what? Have some respect for the American taxpayers' money. 65% of $671 million is a lot of money, Joe.
It's an art museum.
It's an art museum. You know what? What business?
This is
when
art.
did we get into the business that contractors and receptionists and secretaries and garbage men and policemen and firemen, we take their money to fund this garbage?
We didn't fund this garbage.
We fund the doors to open. They don't open the door without our help.
No, I mean, the building didn't get built. It got built with taxpayers' dollars. The staff, those kinds of things. Yeah, but the art exhibit
so they wouldn't be able to
wouldn't
be able to put this up if it wasn't for us.
Wouldn't it just be easier for all the liberals who want to see canvases of ant-covered Jesuses just to build their own museum and have the temple to anti-Christian art? You can throw elephant dung at Jesus all day, but you pay for it yourself, and then no more controversy.
What about the double standard as it relates to Muhammad?
Here's the thing: is just that even if you just put just a cartoon up of say Muhammad, there would be a complete uproar. You wouldn't even have to put elephant dung onto the Prophet Muhammad. I mean, remember there was Draw Muhammad Day, and there was a huge uproar over discrimination and et cetera, et cetera.
Why do we have the double standard, Joe?
Huge bigotry. It's nonsense.
What we're getting into is trying to define what's good art, what's bad art. It's crazy. You can't do that.
Would you throw dung at a canvas of Muhammad? Or that you'd be risking your life if you did
would
that?
you call
I'm not an artist. I couldn't do it.
Not an artist. It's only artists get to throw dung at pictures of.
Well, if that's what their art was.
Of the holy.
They thought that was art. The question is, would it be a masterpiece? These are
like
masterpieces.
Salman Rushdie, there would be a call for your death.
Why don't you try it? Look, you go ahead and throw a little elephant dung at Muhammad, and we'll see what happens.
I'm not an artist.
We got to take a break. More with our great American panel straight ahead.